Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a long time. I was not feeling well, as you know. So finally I'm making video. Still I'm not uh, feeling great, but still it's my responsibility to do the video. So here is the DA strategy. I don't call it a strategy. I just tell you honestly what you should need to do. I also tell how I used to cover GA part for means exams. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So firstly, you need to cover maximum 6 month current affairs. That is enough. No need to cover 1 year GA and all, and we don't have that much time also. And examiner won't ask like examiner won't ask 1 year current affairs and all. So you just need to cover 6 months. If not 6 months, at least you should cover minimum 4 to 5 months. And yeah, that's it. There are three types of students who cover GA in their own method. Like some of them read, like they go for PDFs, like weekly PDFs, monthly PDFs. And some of the students like to watch daily current affairs videos like me. And some of the students, what they will do, they also watch the videos, and along with that they also make a short notes of that current affairs day to day, every day. Okay. Then and see which category you are falling under. And if you want to if you don't want to watch daily current affairs video, you can simply follow the weekly PDFs. There are so many educators, they provide PDFs, weekly PDFs, daily PDFs in their Telegram channel. You just need to join the Telegram. And if you are already following someone, you would be knowing that they also provide weekly PDF. You should have to like print it out and make sure you are reading every, like not every day, at least weekly once you have to revise it, because during the means it will become burden to you only. Then so way to which PDFs we have to follow. There are many PDFs, like Adda also provides a PDF, and there is a Guidely PDF, and Olibodka PDF is there. Any PDF you should have just one PDF source and one video source. That's enough. So this is only for who don't want to watch current affairs videos daily. So for them I'm telling this. You must and should make sure you are reading the PDF and revising it regularly. Then there are some aspirants who like to watch the current affairs, and that is also well and good, because we will be in touch with the current affairs also, and in the class we will know many things also, like static GK, some of the history, something related information. So we will know more information when we listening the class, right? Then if you are making notes, that is well and good. Personally, I like to make my own short notes because during college days we were not provided any kind of notes. We used to take running notes. So that habit I developed. So now whenever I watch something, I immediately make it a point very shortly. So if you are making notes while watching the current affairs videos, you should make a very strong bullet points. You should not like write every details of the like information. You should write very crisp. Suppose if there is a news related to scheme, you just have to write the scheme name, which state it is launched, and any special remark about like fund, stay fund, or any special allowances for women, like category people. So these are the things you need to mention in your notes. So that's how you should make notes. And even ranks and indices reports, yeah, you have to make very 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 short notes, so that you can read your notes quickly during the means examination, right? I have covered 6 months GA. And also the plus point of watching the daily current affairs video, you will get to know the static GK also. So that's the good thing, right? And in PDF also there will be a lot of information, but you have to um, like highlight. And nowadays especially in 2025, if you see the pattern, it's more the GA section was more of static GK and less of the banking awareness questions. And one liner questions also we have seen in the exams. So you already know what comes under general awareness, right? So there will be a banking awareness and current affairs. In both, we should cover the strategy K. So that's it in general awareness. And you have to like uh, so there are some of the things you should not miss out and you should read, like for example scheme. If suppose we take scheme, so there are some schemes which extends next year or some years, right? You should make that point. It's very very important. One of the exam they've asked I think pulse related one scheme came right last year. It was extended, so it was extended, so it is extended till 2028. That questions they have asked, I think in SBI Club mains, I guess. So that those are the points you need to remember. And in awards, what you have to remember is in which field they are giving, and the person you have to remember, and the prize money. So these are the main things you have to remember. And in case of appointment, so appointment is also very important. You have to remember the person, which post, and previously what was his role, like in which organization he used to work. That also you need to make a note. So this comes the appointment. And in report indices, you just need to mention India's rank, that's all. And if any famous organization is there, you should remember the headquarter. So this covers the report and indices. And summit and conference, so these are also very important. You need to remember the hosting country, which edition, so something like that. And theme also. And there are news about portals, apps. So these are also very important. So you should remember. So purpose of launching that app or a portal, and which ministry it has been introduced under. So these things you should need to remember. And sports is very very important. Every time we get to see minimum one or two questions from sports itself. And badminton, tennis, these are all very very important. And if India is won any gold medal, that also becomes a very important. And India's rank in that specific tournament. So these are the things you need to remember. And one more thing, there are some cups, like cups, trophies, like Santosh Trophy, like Vijay Hazare Trophy. And these are some cups related, trophies related. And some terms will be there, no, that you have to remember. It's very very important. And of course whatever the GA tags you get in that 6 months, you should definitely remember those things. And if any international organization or international summit is happening, that also you should make it in your notes, like hosting country, edition, next year which country is hosting, edition, and all everything. And in banking awareness, you need to cover all the RBI newses, all the financial institutions news, like SEBI, NABARD, then IRDA. So those news are also very important. And also like World Bank, Asian Development Bank, they fund certain, like some states. That amount is very very important, and which purpose it is funding, that is also very important. Then comes static. In static, you should thorough with the current cabinet ministers, like union ministers, home ministers, and independent ministers. Nowadays we are also getting the questions on ministers also. So in one of the exam, we got ministers post questions, like Jal Jeevan Shakti, I think. And yeah, they have asked home minister or something like that. They have asked Jal Jeevan ministry is there, na? That question they have asked in one of the exam. Then what else? If any national park, bird sanctuary, reservoirs, these are also becomes very important. You should remember that. And in days, you should remember only the important ones, like raising days, foundation day. So you need not to remember every days of a month, and no one will do that. And if you do also, we will not remember everything. So the important ones you should remember. And yeah, that's it. And also make sure you are well aware of the Lok Sabha seats and all. And if any judges are appointing, you should know that who will give the votes and which articles. These are also becomes very important. So these are the things we need to cover in GA. So personally, I used to like watching video classes, and I like to take the notes. And I don't read any PDFs. I don't like to I find it's very boring. So I make my own notes, very short notes, like not in depth, very short bullet points, and that I um, used to read during my mains examination. That's enough. And this was my video source and notes. I used to watch marathon classes. I used to watch only Sheetal ma'am classes. She during examination she makes a lot of marathon classes. You should watch definitely. She teaches very well, and she also tells you so many tricks how to remember. And she gives a lot of question MCQs. Very good, ma'am. You should definitely follow ma'am. Marathon classes. I always watched Sheetal ma'am classes, and also sometimes HP classes. They also provide marathon classes during the mains examination. I used to cover that also. So I followed mainly 2 3 teachers. For video source, I followed Abhijit Mishra sir. He teaches in Banker's Way by An Academy. And for marathon classes, I used to follow Sheetal ma'am. She teaches in Hollywood, and she also has her own channel, GA with Sheetal ma'am. And for that extra to cover that extra points or something, or to revise extra, I used to follow HP classes videos also. So these 3 platforms are very good. You can choose any one, and make sure you are having either video course or either video source or a PDF source. According to that, you should read. That's all. Then I have not purchased any smart kid mock drill and all. I was not having that time to read in YouTube also and go to the smart kid mock drill, something like that. If you have a if you are interested, you can purchase. It's actually good. Lot of positive reviews are there for smart kid mock drill. Like if you want that extra scores and all. Yeah, I was not attending any quizzes. I was like I used to watch I used to watch Sheetal ma'am marathon classes. No, that itself I used to consider that was like quizzes only. So that's how I covered my GA part. So that's it. Nothing more is there. So if any points I'm missing, you can comment me. I will try to answer that. I hope this video helped you in any way. Yeah, until then, take care. I'll be back with another video. So bye bye.